What's up, Gemini? Welcome to your May 2025 tarot reading. This is going to be general. There's going to be love, predictions of what's going to happen, and, the person on your mind. Let's see here. We're going to start off with the Creator's Oracle. Card. Sorry, I just got a message. And we'll see what kind of energy you have in the month of May, or at least the beginning of month of May. I know it's already the 5th of May, but let's just see what we got here. See if it resonates with you. Remember to give me a thumbs up or a like, and subscribe for the free tarot readings, okay? Sacred Mirrors is what you have, number 33. That's funny because today I woke up at 3:33, literally, and I couldn't go back to sleep, and I went to the gym and worked out, and now I'm here. Now, Sacred Mirrors, like it. Well, it's kind of hard to break it down, but if I could just out of my intuition here, I feel like when it comes to you, Gemini, there's I feel like you're gonna be a little bit emotional here. It's gonna be all about you because I see a lot of blue, a lot of water. To me, blue is like emotions, It's like checking your feelings. I don't know, maybe, again, I feel like you're going to be emotional here. Maybe reflecting on your past as well. Telling yourself who you really are or who you've become, through all this. Let me see. Number 33. Maybe that's a number that resonates with you. Sacred Mirrors, essential meaning, seeing the divinity in others, knowing more about yourself by sharing your gifts and talents, finding kindred souls and similar paths, collaborative opportunities, being seen, witnessing sacred evolution, connectedness, oneness, your place among the stars. So I think success overall, but with that water there, well, it's not water, but I don't know why I want to feel, it feels like it's water, but with that blue there, it's something you worked really, really hard for, and it's something it's making you very emotional, whether good or bad. I have to say good or bad. Like the booklet says everything's positive, everything's good, but for some of you Geminis, it's going to be because emotions are not everybody has, a hold of their emotions. And I know sometimes for a Gemini it's hard, right? So I feel like for some of you Geminis, there's going to be ups and downs in your emotional state here. Let's see what we have here. Hello. Hi, Josie. Hold on, let me see. Let me switch over to YouTube. Oh, no way. Oh, shoot. Yeah, let me remove that. Thank you so much for letting me know. Oh, it's way too early, right? Well, at least for me. It's not really, because I've been up. Thank you so much. So is this Gemini? Yeah, this is Gemini. I just switched it. You're going to see it down there. Sorry, there's always a banner down there, but I forgot to change it over. Thank you so much. Let's see here what we have for Gemini. What are the predictions? What can Gemini expect? Yeah, Five of Swords. If, I could tell you that you're letting things go. You're not stressing over things that make life very difficult for you. Five of Swords to me is that Five of Swords is how a sword has two sides, right? It's a double-edged sword. So the Five of Swords kind of has the same meaning. It's one of the meanings is doing anything at all costs to win or to be successful, meaning throwing people under the bus, lying. It has a nasty side to it, but it also means that, that if something is too difficult for you, Gemini, it's best for you to just let it be, because it's saying that you're gonna embark in situations where it doesn't matter if you're right. Whoever you're dealing with might not want to lose the battle. Like, they always have something to get back to you or something to tell you. They're gonna make it very difficult for you to win, because you have maybe an opponent that is just about the same, with the same character or the same strength or the same beliefs, or but you guys are clashing. Five of Swords again has that, if it's too difficult, just walk away, meaning, or you must be smarter than your opponent to win the battle. Overall, what I always tell my followers, and here is one of those things that you need to recognize really who you're fighting against and who you really are and what you're fighting for, because it's gonna get nasty. And I think the overall message of the Five of Swords is that no matter what you do, it's gonna get ugly. And sometimes it's going to be best off, you just walking away rather than putting all that energy for something that just really might not make sense. If something's for you, it's going to be for you. That's the thing. You don't need to get dirty and throw people under the bus, lie, to get something here. So I feel like some of you Geminis are going to kind of throw your hands up and say, oh, F it. This is not something that that you're willing to do. If it's something that you're passionate about, I feel like you should, if you're starting your own, say, YouTube channel and you're not getting any views, trust me, everybody's been there. You're not the only person. Do not give up on that. Do not give up on that. There's things that this card fits, so don't get it confused. If it's something where you're barely starting and you need additional knowledge or additional experience on it, the whole thing is for you to get the experience. Then you flip it and you say, you know what, I will not give up this easy. I will continue to post. I will continue to make videos and continue the growth. It's funny because a lot of YouTubers, I don't know if, I don't know if you're doing a YouTube or whatever channel, but a lot of YouTubers give up on their channel. Years later, their content starts, showing up, and people start discovering that YouTuber when that YouTuber's already moved on to something else. It's funny how that works. So don't give up. It takes time. You have also the Magician, and what's happening here is you have all all the strength, you have all the tools available for you. So whatever it is that you're trying to create here, expect May 2025 to be easy going for you. Whatever you're thinking of or you're wishing for or you're trying to manifest is gonna happen. You're making it happen for yourself. Okay, I feel like you're creating a lot for you. I also feel like you're just discontent with offers being given to you, with it's like your motivation goes up and down. And that's one of the reasons why I said with the Sacred Mirrors card is the card is very positive. This card right here that you got is very positive for May, but I had to say for some of you Gemmies that your feelings are going to go up and down. You also have the Four of Cups here. So it's telling me that, when it comes to situations, what the universe is trying to give you or trying to offer you, and even love offers, you're just not content. You just don't know what you want. You're nonchalant. You're not aware. You're not appreciating really the opportunities that are being given to you. Or maybe you're so fixated on doing something your way so hard or so bad that you're missing out on the other opportunities where it might be a small opportunity, but you can turn that into a huge opportunity. It's like the Five of Swords is like, it's like, either you fight for it or you don't. You're gonna have a decision between maybe two jobs, two lovers here in the month of May. You're gonna be all up in your head. You're gonna be all up in your head. Like the universe is trying to offer you something new in the month of May here. You have a earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus coming towards you. What does this person want? Let me see. This is the only person that I see here coming towards you. Let's see what this King of Pentacles wants here for you. They want to talk to you. There's some sort of conversation, some sort of message that they're telling you. This person is at afar as well. This person is like, they're not around you and they're wanting to come. For some of you guys, this is somebody that is like, has some legal documents that you need to sign. You need to make a decision. You need to make a choice. When it comes to this earth sign coming towards you, they also got to travel to see you here. A big decision. Yeah, it's putting you on your feelings. The Moon card. It's putting you on your feelings here. This person, whoever this earth sign is, could have been somebody you were like in a long-term relationship. If it's not that, if it's not love related, it's like somebody who's like an investor, or somebody who is offering you maybe a job and they're like telling you, are you going to take the job or not? Do you want the loan or not? Like you got to make a decision. For a lot of you guys, is like, it's hard. It's something that you don't know if you want. Like with the Four of Cups, I know that it's just very, it's not like the best thing, because if that loan was to be the best thing, then, or that person was to be the best lover for you, then you would have already jumped on it. But there's something to it in the background where you're just not sure if you want to accept anything that this person's trying to give. Yeah, you're walking away. 8 of Cups. You're walking away from this person. If it is a love relationship, you're choosing to stay away from them. You're choosing to ignore them even. Okay? Whatever they're trying to offer, you're not taking it. You're not buying it. You're not making a choice right now in May. You're saying, let me think about it. That's why we also have the Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Two of Swords. In the month of May, there's some sort of contract. There's some sort of relationship connection that you're like, like it's in your head and you need to make a decision of it. Like some sort of physical decision. You're going to choose to like postpone it or something like that. Gemmy. I don't know. Where's my other tarot deck? Let's see. Give me 3 predictions for what's coming up for Gemmy in May. This is the first time I'm going to use this deck. And I'm going to use it with you. Well, I've had this deck. You have let go. Make room for new beginnings on its way to you now. So again, for you guys, is like you guys are starting something new, releasing somebody from the past, or like somebody that keeps coming back to you. This earth sign, I don't know who that earth sign is, but there's a earth sign here that you're letting go of, or like your main, thing is to let go in May. And then you have give it time, everything in divine timing, let things flow. Again, don't give up on your dreams. Never give up on your dreams. When you give up on your dreams, you give up on yourself. That's all we have. Our purpose is our dreams. And if you're going to be a zombie, if you're going to be numb, and if you're going to be like a person that pretty much is controlled and manipulated by the world rather than you being who you are and experiencing life to the max, then what are you doing? What are you living? You know, what are you creating? That's the thing. Like, people do not put value in their life, and do not put value in what they have to offer, because they see other people, they see other stories, and they're like, well, that's not my story. I don't have anything like that. Your story to this very point, to this very moment right now, it's like the best story ever, you know. And it's not over. Like, you can literally do anything you want with it. You can, oh my god, you can turn it. That's the beautiful thing about life. You can mess it up so freaking bad too, but you could also make it into the most magnificent fairy tale story ever. So why are you comparing yourself to others? You know, gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. For some of you guys, it has to do with the loan, or again, the King of Pentacles. I said some sort of investor loan, or somebody, you know, that is offering you money. Is it a good idea? Do you have issues with gambling? Because if you're borrowing money to gamble, it's really a really bad idea, I would say. Not that positive, but I mean, that's something. Okay, we're gonna see now. We're gonna check on your ex. I know not a lot of people like this section, but we're gonna get just a little bit of information from your ex partner, just to see what they're up to, and what's going on. How does the ex of Gemini feel about them right now? They still feel very connected to you. They still feel like they want to come back. Okay, they're checking you out. This person is, it's, they don't have, I'm gonna tell you one thing. This person's, and don't feel like I'm over here, you know, like a lot of people are like, oh my god, somebody's checking my, you know, like, stop. But yeah, this person does check your social media. This person does wonder about you, you know, like, this person is thinking about you. They do reminisce on the times being together, sexual moments and all that, hugging you, kissing you, all the smells. That's all I'm getting like right now. Whoever your ex is like still fixated on you. They're still like wondering about you. They haven't given up. And I'm not saying that they're gonna keep trying to get you back, or they're gonna, you know, move mountains to for you guys to get back together, because no, it's like their heart hasn't given up on you. You know, like, they still have this connection with you, and they still see what you're up to on social media, but they're not. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, social media is social media. Like, it's for everybody. So if you post a picture, it's for everybody to see. It's for your employer, your doctor, your therapist, anybody that you allow them to see it, to see it. So don't be surprised if people are watching you. If somebody from across the globe says, oh shoot, look at Jemmy, look at what Jemmy's doing. It's social media, okay? Relax. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, this person lied to you. This person, they haven't changed at all. They're still a cheater. They're still trying to, you know, if they're trying to get back into your good graces, don't trust them. If this person's trying to, you know, do something or trying to offer you something right now, don't trust them. Seven of Swords is like the worst card to get when you're trying to get back with someone, because it shows that the same energy is still there, that there's you know, there's lies and there's deception when it comes to this connection. The only reason I say that they're still invested, or they're still like wanting to connect, is because the Hierophant is here. They're still like fixated on you. They still believe, they still have hope, you know. Yeah, just as I say that, like, the moon comes right on top of the Hierophant, and it's like deep down in their heart, maybe they're not saying it, maybe they're not telling you, they're not telling anybody, but like deep down in their heart and their soul is like, they still want you, but they know they can't have you. That's the thing. They know they can't have you back. Ten of Swords, the Hangman. This person's gonna have to like literally, I don't know, bring you the moon physically for you to go back. They know that they messed up. They know that they destroy this connection in a way, and they know that they hurt you in many ways, and there's a huge blockage here for them to come back. Okay, so I feel like your person, it's safe to say that your person is checking up on you, and your person is actually, well, not your person, but like your ex person is actually like reminiscing about you right now and kind of feeling bad, having regrets. That's the only reason I do this X type of thing is like, yeah, this person is having regrets, and, for hurting you, and for how the relationship pretty much, evolved or unfolded. This could be the one you already met, the romantic partner you seek. So it could be that you already moved on, or you're about to move on to someone else, and they're seeing like, oh shit, now there's no way that I can have the Gemini back, So I feel like, yeah, somebody's like keeping tabs on you. But don't trust. If they try to connect, if they try to message you, don't trust them. Do not trust them. Block them. Block them. At least I would say, because they're going to mess up a lot of things. They're going to tell you, they're going to sugarcoat everything. They're going to tell you all this. They're going to tell you this story about like how you guys are meant to be together. Like, I can't believe that we're not together anymore. They want to hurt you again. I will say that, as a tarot reader, and with the energy that I'm like feeling, this person is not trustworthy. All right, let's see who you're dealing with, who you're currently dealing with, or if this is new love or whatever, Jemmy. Maybe you didn't care about your ex. All you care about is the person on your mind. Let's see the person on your mind here. Tell me about the situation with the person on your mind. It could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The connection between you and this person feels a little like it's struggling a little bit. Like there's differences between y'all two. It's like, you guys don't give up on the situation. You also feel a little stuck. I'm going to say either you or them, but someone here feels stuck. They haven't fully released the past, but they're trying really, really hard to be with you, or you be with them. There's a lot of lust here. I don't see any cups, so it could be that this is a friend, but if this is a romantic partner that you're, thinking of right now, Gemini, like it was more based on lust. It was more based on like, I like the way you look, and let's go to Pound Town, I don't really see any cups, so let's see. Tell me more about the situation. This could be somebody at work as well. I have a Virgo, strong Virgo now. Now we have Two of Cups. Okay. And the Death card at the bottom of the deck. So it feels like, okay, it's a lot of mixed, energies here. And I'm not surprised, like air signs are like all over, like, but it could be a Virgo. This could be some sort of work situation here, something that evolved from friendship to love. I feel like you've met someone that made you feel like this was it. Gave you everything, or at least that's how it feels, but somebody feels stuck. Like the whole energy is like, man, we like each other, we can work this out, we can be a really good team together. But then, I just don't like the Eight of Swords. That creates a blockage with the Eight of Swords. Somebody is mentally stuck. And it could be that they're mentally stuck in another relationship, something else, work. So there's blockages when it comes to this connection. There is love now with the Two of Cups. There is love, but the Two of Cups is also like friendship. It's like a really good friend that really cares about you and can transform into love. Ace of Wands and the Knight, or not the Knight, the Death card. For some of you Geminis, this person like was like a sudden, change of, like you met this person and they changed your life entirely. Like this was like you met this person instantly and you knew that this was your person here. And maybe you weren't ready for it, vice versa, maybe the other way around, because this is the energy of the situation. Is like you guys met each other and everything went so fast and so smooth, but at the same time you're like, reality hit and somebody was like, oh shoot, I really like you, but I don't know how I feel mentally, or if I'm mentally ready for this. Somebody's like stressing about it too, like someone wants to know where they're at, what they're doing all the time. Somebody doesn't trust. One individual in this connection doesn't trust the other. I have really good energy when it comes to like the connection, because the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Magician tells me that there's a wanting to make this happen. But the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords tells me that somebody holds back a little bit. Someone's like, when you have the upper hand, because your partner has some sort of like weakness for you. So you're like, well, I don't know what I want, but this person is willing to give me everything for right now until I figure it out. I feel like maybe it's like that. If it's not you, it's probably your partner that is like, you feel like they're not fully connected. You feel like they're a little bit distant. Like you feel like you need to know a little bit more of what's going on in their head for you to like accept this connection. Let's see how they feel about you, Gemini. How does this person feel about you? Yeah, your person is like still, they're still trying to assess. They're thinking about you, but at the same time they're like, they're not they're not taking a leap of faith right now. They're still thinking about it. They're still meditating about it. They're contemplating. They're holding back a little bit. Your person is like Gemini, but I just don't know if it's the right person for me, And it could be because they're still stuck. They're still trying to clear their mind space, Your person is probably like emotionally, they're not showing you like emotional ability, or they're not open. They're also like acting hard. They're there, they're present, but to you it feels like, oh, do you have a heart? Can you tell me that you love me? Can you show some affection? Like, I get it, you're here with me, like we're having dinner and stuff, but it's like, having dinner with a zombie or having dinner with a stranger, because I think you require more, and this person is holding back from you. This person's telling you, yeah, I'm interested. What else do you want? But it's like emotionally, they're like, they don't know how to communicate like that, or maybe they're just not ready to be emotionally connected to you, Gemmy. This person holds back a lot. Look, these two cards are like, when it comes to like emotions and feelings, yeah, they're invested, they're present, but they're not showing vulnerability. They're not showing that. They're holding back. They're thinking about it. They're processing, and that's their. Yeah, the Queen of Wands is somebody who's assessing, right? Making calculated, thoughts, and I don't know, before they actually give that Pentacle. So you could say that the Queen of Pentacles is holding back their energy until they're sure that this is worthy. You're worthy of that energy. They're interested, but I will say that you're probably confused if they want you emotionally, or if they really do love you, or if it's more like a lust thing, Tell me more about how this person feels about Gemmy. Okay. One more. I think this person does want to be with you, but this person wants to know if you're balanced enough to be part of them. Whoever you're dealing with, Gemini, could be somebody who maybe handles a lot of money, has a business or something like that. They do want to offer you commitment, but this person is one of those people that, that they want to make sure that this is a good idea. Like before you guys, even get married, or before you guys even go into like some sort of like long-term connection, like this is the type of person that is like, oh, we got to sign a prenup, or you got to sign some sort of paperwork saying that, this is just romantic and not. This person is protecting whatever it is that they build, because I know, or they feel like they have a lot, and the last thing they want to do is lose their house, lose their money, lose their things. I feel like this person will commit, maybe give it, I don't know, I'm gonna say 2 months or 2 years. I know that's like super, for some of you guys it's gonna be in 2 months. If everything's good, they will commit to you. They will like open up, and maybe marriage will be like in 2 years. But this person really wants to see if you're balanced. And I'll tell you one thing with that sacred mirror card: if you show that your emotions are taking a hold of you or taking control of you, then this person is second guessing the whole connection, saying, oh shoot, what's going on with the Gemmy? Was like, what I didn't know Gemini was like that. Like, this person does see like something really good with you. Like, they see you as a power couple. You guys, they really feel like you guys can do so good, but they want to know if you're balanced. If you're balanced financially, if you're balanced emotionally. Whoever this person is, I'm telling you, has this character of like, I ain't taking no BS from nobody. I'm not here. This ain't, we ain't 25 anymore. Like this, we're mature, we're old, we're grown, and that's what they're looking for. Let's see how you feel about this person. How does Gemini feel about this person? 2 of Wands. I'm gonna say something, Gemmy, but this might not actually like fit all the Gemmies, but I have to say it. I feel like you had, when you met this person, you had two options. And you chose them, or I don't know if you still have 2 options, or maybe your heart still belongs to someone else. I don't know if you're the one who's stuck, who doesn't know what you want. Because I know this person wants you, but they're saying that you need to get balance, or you need to balance yourself. And over here, you're telling me that you got to make a decision between 2 things or 2 people. You feel like this person is a soulmate. You feel like you've dealt with them in past lives or whatever. The connection is very easy, is very friendly, very lovely. You feel like you're gonna have instant success with this person, or this person is very successful, and it feels like things are gonna be good. Things are gonna be good with this person, but there's a but here. How does Gemini feel about it? You feel guarded. You're the one checking their social media as well. I don't know if you're acting jealous. I don't know if you're like the one creating drama, because the Ace of Swords is somebody who's like snooping around, someone who's like, looking at everything, finding information. The thing is that, the Page of Swords is a cool energy to be in when you kind of don't trust somebody, because you'll find out a lot of things about them. But the Page of Swords is an immature energy, which kind of signifies that in this case, like, somebody's snooping around trying to find some dirt or some reason to start some sort of, I don't know, some sort of I don't know, argument or whatever. But then they're also very defensive. Like if I was to put this energy of the, Page of Swords on me, it'll be like me trying to find out what, say if I had a girlfriend, like what my girlfriend's doing, but I didn't want them to see what I was doing. It's like I'm not the problem, it's them, and I just want to know what they're doing. It's like pointing the fingers mainly. I will feel, because this is very immature energy. This is just wanting to find information to, create some sort of drama. I feel like you don't trust the situation. I feel like this person really wants it. This person could be a blessing for you, Jamie. But I feel like you've been through so many relationships, let me put it this way, that it's going to take you a little bit for you to like gain that trust. There is love here. There is that genuine connection. But on your side, it's a little bit confusing because you don't know which one to choose if you have two people. Whew, this is weird. This is very, very weird. Very confusing. What are you doing, Gemini? Regardless, whatever it is that you're doing, it feels like things are going your way. It feels like you're getting your way right now. Life is good for you. And I think that this person is going to be your person long term, but it's like you need to give it some time. You need to, allow trust to happen here, because I feel like you're just guarded all the way. I'm going to say this, Gemini. I'm going to say this. Because Gemmies, I've dealt with Gemmies before. If you're stirring up things, if you're looking, there's that saying, if you look, you're going to find, But if you're like I don't know, like if you're being dramatic about something, then I feel like this person's just you're going to push this person away. You're going to push this person away. There's something about this person, or there's something about you that you don't trust about this situation. You're guarded against them. I feel like you're dealing with two people, like not necessarily physically, but could be just mentally, or just could be in your heart, where you're like leaving somebody in the past, and then connecting to this new person. But it's not that easy for you, It's not that easy. I mean, you guys have the Magician, so like you guys, it's a connection that is like could work out. But Eight of Swords and flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. I guess you need to put your guard down or something like that, Gemini. Say your guard down, okay? And soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. I don't think this person's gonna give up on you, but if you don't come balanced and corrected, I feel like they're just gonna push away. Passion, or allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I think at the beginning when I first pulled the first card for the spread, I said this could have been something that started with like passion, that was like, I like you, you look good, let's go to Pound Town. I think that's what I said. So I don't know if that's anything. You need to allow your heart to love again. And if it's not you, maybe it's your person. That's the message. If that's not for you, then it's probably going to be for the cross watchers. Like, You guys need to allow each other, because I don't really see anything bad. It's just minor setbacks of like overthinking stuff, and I don't know. I think there's a good connection here. There's a lot that you guys can achieve together. Let's see, what is the possible outcome between these two people. Possible outcome between these two people here. One more. There it is. The Five of Swords again. I don't know. Somebody likes to play games here. But somebody's also, so what the possible outcome here is like you guys would still like end up dealing with each other, but at the same time, if you want some sort of long-term commitment, there's like at least a year wait. There's like that's funny, because I think I said that if maybe this person will open up in 2 months, but maybe like 2 months or 2 years. And I feel like now for the possible outcome is, if you want like long-term commitment with this person, Jemmy, or them with you, it's going to take at least a year for you guys to be like this, Right now, I feel like it's all going to be like on the surface. It's going to be like, like not too deep. There's going to be like a guard, or like some sort of barrier between y'all two, but you guys are going to be interested. I just, for the outcome, the Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving knight. But if you guys want commitment, if this is the one person you want, you just got to be patient and put in the work, and you will have this person long term. For some of you guys, for some of you Gemmies, you guys are going to work really hard for this connection. Like, this connection is going to push you. This person also going to, like work really hard on this connection. But it's going to be up to you. I'm going to say like it's going to be up to you, Gemini, because I have the Five of Swords as the last, possible outcome. And again, the Five of Swords is like the, double-sided, sword here, where either you're like, yeah, we're going to commit and we're going to make this happen until we make it, or it's going to be one of those where you're like, it's taking too long. I don't know if this is going anywhere, and you're going to say, F it. I'm good. I'll go somewhere else. So for you guys, it's going to be differently. So however you're feeling about this connection, Jemmy, if you already gave up in your heart, then that's all you need to know, because I don't think you're going to be able to wait for this person. There's a benefit to this connection, and I feel like maybe money or finances is going to be the benefit for you when it comes to this connection, okay? Or if you're the Gemini that makes a lot of money, that is financially wealthy, then, it's going to be for them. The benefit is money and stability financially, I guess. But it shows that, and in the spread, it showed that the person you're dealing with has a lot of assets, or like they could have a lot of money or investments. Oh my God, come on. All right, here we go. All right, if you're dealing with an Aries, I feel like the Aries wants you, but they're not making a move on you. They're still waiting. They will they will eventually message you, but they're taking their sweet time. I think the Aries wants you to make the first move. Okay. If you're dealing with the Taurus, they want balance and equality. They want to heal this connection. They also want to take some sort of couples, I don't know. They want balance and connection. I don't know. I don't trust this person. This person is coming in immature, telling you that they want to fix the connection, but at the same time, it's more about their ego, and they also want to get sexual with you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, Gemini, yeah, Gemini. If you're dealing with another Gemini, they're obsessed with you and they're going to let you know. This person is going to beg you. You're also going to see the dark side of a Gemini. You are a Gemini, but you're going to see that this person can be very, very dark. This person also, the devil and the sun is like, I don't know, that Gemini's, you're going to realize a lot about a Gemini. Cancer, if you're dealing with a Cancer. Cancer is overthinking the situation, creating blockages for this connection on their own. They're also spying on you, but they're not coming forward. They're not communicating at all. If you're dealing with the Leo, no. If you're dealing with the Leo, no communication. They're on the hermit mode, so they're trying to see if it's worth coming back to you, or even talking to you. They do feel like a deep connection with you, though. Like the Leo can say like, yeah, maybe we were like lovers at another lifetime or something like that. They also think you're very fun. If you're dealing with a Virgo, if you're married, if you're married to a Virgo, there could be like legalities here happening. For some of you guys, if it's a new Virgo, I feel like they want to marry you. They want to offer you like marriage right away, which is, I feel like for you is gonna be like, no thanks, like that's too fast. But Virgo is really all about you. I think they really do love you. Virgo, Libra. If you're dealing with the Libra, I think there's differences here. They also want long term, but I think maybe like the fact that there's like religious differences. They're not letting you know how they feel. They're holding back a lot as well. I feel like was this Libra? Yeah, the Libra doesn't know what they want. Like they want you, but at the same time they don't want you, and they think about how is it going to be when they present you to their family, which is kind of weird. But they're holding back. They're going to hold back. Scorpio. Ugh. Scorpio's gonna make you an offer, but I feel like they're still stuck. Like you're dealing with a Scorpio that doesn't know what they want, but at the same time, like they're just offering, anything to anybody. You're gonna get an offer from a Scorpio, but they don't know what they want. They're just shooting shots, I guess. Scorpio. Was it Sagittarius? Jeez. Sagittarius. Yeah. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, they want equal give and take. They also want to give time to this connection. They want to put you as first priority, and they're also gonna invite you out, maybe for dinner or something like that. Capricorn. Capricorn is holding back, and they're also checking your social media. They also want to talk to you, but they know that they shouldn't. They're trying really hard to hold back from you, okay? If you're dealing with a Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn, Aquarius. Aquarius wants forward movement, communication. Expect some sort of invitation or just messages from the Aquarius. Let's see. Aquarius, Pisces. Dealing with the Pisces, they want clarity. They also want to communicate with you. If this Pisces is an ex, then they want another opportunity, but they also want to correct their wrongdoings. Okay, if this is a new person, you have a healed Pisces, somebody who's ready to commit and willing to take a leap of faith with you because they feel like you're the one here. You know, this person's gonna let you know straight up. This person could be at a distance. This Pisces could be at a distance, and they're gonna come towards you. Ain't no, how does it go? Ain't no mountain high enough, baby, or river deep enough. I don't know, something like that. That song just came to my head with the Pisces. So I feel like there's a Pisces here who's gonna like try really hard to get to you. That's all I have for you, Jamie. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. The likes, subscriptions, comments, positive feedback. Remember that today I am starting paid readings. So I'm gonna make a announcement later on today. And if you need some sort of question answered by me, and you need it, right away, there's going to be information for you to get a hold of me and contact me, okay? Through message or text message. So, but there will be paid. And if you don't have money, I do free tarot readings. So, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I come and do the free tarot readings. I'm going to tell you one thing. Sometimes it gets so packed and so busy on the free tarot readings that a lot of people don't get a tarot reading. So I just want you to know that, because I don't want you to be disappointed. And I choose randomly. Like, there is no line on the tarot readings. It's just randomly. I pick randomly, whatever. If you're meant to have a tarot reading, then you're going to get it with me. But I don't want you to, it's going to sound really bad. I don't want you to like sit here with me for like, sometimes I'm like 2 hours on the free tarot readings, and then you not being able to get a tarot reading because we have so many people and stuff like that. But there is that opportunity, and I mean, hey, why not? Right? Thank you so much. Remember that life starts with love, and the heart chakra is the most important thing. So heal the heart, follow your heart, feel your heart, and be happy. I will continue with I think I said earth signs, but I'm going to do the water signs next. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Thank you so much.